Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where I break down coding concepts into easy bites. Today, I'm diving into something fundamental but super important variables and data types in JavaScript. So grab your favorite snack and let's get into it. Alright, so what's a variable? Well, think of it like a box that stores data temporarily in your computer's memory. Whenever you need that data, you just open the box. But not all boxes are the same, right? So in JavaScript, we've got two main types of boxes primitive types and reference types, all normally called non primitive types. So let's start with primitive types. These are simple data types like strings, numbers, booleans, null, undefined, and symbols. These are like the small unchangeable boxes that store values directly in memory. So imagine you're storing your name. My name is Albert in one of these boxes. Okay, we do this. We try to. Okay, this is my name. This is a string literal. So this is typically the way we do it. So here, Albert is a string, a sequence of characters enclosed in quotes. But here's a kicker primitive values are immutable. This means once you put something in the box, you can't change it directly. I can't come and then say Albert slash or Albert and the second name. So once you do it, something you can change it directly. Okay, number two, we've got what we call numbers when it comes to primitive types. Numbers. Here we have the age that someone has, age 30. These are what we call number literals. Whether it's 30 or 3.14, all numbers in JavaScript are just numbers. No need to fuss about things like float or double, just numbers. That's the cool thing about JavaScript. And then there is the Boolean type representing true or false. It's like a light switch on or off. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what we have about with Boolean literal. But if your box is empty, if you haven't decided what to store, it's before you do that, it's undefined. So in this case here, we're going to be having this. So when you try to come here and then do something like console.log.firstname, when you run this, you see that we have undefined. It means this is what we call the undefined primitive type. Okay, and if you purposely clear it out, that's null. Here you come and then say, I want my first name intentionally to begin with null. This is going to be this way. So, last but not least, we have symbols. These are unique identifiers, perfect for when you want to create like private variables in objects. Think of it as a special object that only you have the key to. This is the way we write symbols. Here we have defined a cym, which uses a symbol and then we pass in the description of the symbol. Okay, this is all about primitives that we have. These are the primitive types that we have in JavaScript. We're going next to reference now onto reference types. These are like big houses where you can add, modify, or remove rooms and furniture. They're mutable, meaning you can change them over time. So, what is an object? An object is a perfect example. It's a collection of key value pairs, like a house full of different rooms, each holding some unique, something like unique and everything. So here I want to give you something, uh, an example of an object. So here we have an object called defined as person, which has two properties: the name with the value Daniel and the age with the value 25. Then there is an array, another list of items. Imagine like a shopping list where each item has its own spot. Uh, okay, this is an example. Here we have an example of an array. This is an array of shopping list, milk, eggs, and bread. So we put them together. This is another list of items. And then we have what we call functions. Functions, these are reusable blocks of code like like a machine that you can use over and over to do specific tasks. So these are treated as objects as well in JavaScript, which is somehow a good topic that someone can go in, but it's not related to this video. Perhaps we'll do it later in other times. So uh, let me. This is a function called greet console.hello world. Be greeting you. Okay. Then before we wrap up, here's something cool. JavaScript is dynamic. You can change the type of a variable on the fly. So what do we mean dynamic? It means that in this scenario here, if I try to come and do something like here, you can see that we have an interesting thing here. If you see here, we have like one defined variable called hello, and then you can check the type. For the first round here, it's a string, but you can also do we declare this dynamic val and then uh, declare this val and then give it like a 42, a value of 42, and then once you come to check for the type here, it has a number. This shows us that JavaScript is dynamic typed. So no need to worry about strict types. JavaScript's got you covered. But remember, with great power comes with great responsibility, so we have to use it wisely because the fact that it's dynamic means that we have to be vigilant and you have to know it way before because it might pop up with some runtime errors. And that's a wrap. We just scratched the surface of JavaScript variables and data types, but now you got the basics down, right? If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more fun and easy coding tutorials. See you in the next one. Ciao.